Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
This is Colin McGuigan for IFL TV. Delighted to be joined by Pete Dobson in Las Vegas, Nevada. Pete, big fight week for you. Probably the biggest of your career. How's it feel?
Feels great. It feels good to be fighting in the United States and fighting in my home, but it feels great.
Obviously, we're a long enough way from New York. You're from the Bronx, I believe. In terms of this fight and what it means to you, what does this fight mean to you as Pete Dobson, the fighter, the man that wants to really make a mark on the US boxing scene?
I feel like it's my first television fight. Well, my second, but like right now is what I really need because I beat a lot of undefeated fighters. No one has seen it because they always keep it off the TV, and then they actually hide the videos after because the guy's promoted by them. So I had posted one undefeated guy I knocked out, and the promoter hit me up and said that they're gonna sue me if I don't take it off my YouTube. So now the world gets to see,
In terms of Conor Benn, you faced off with him yesterday for the first time. He said you were shaking. What did you make of that interaction between you and him?
I feel like that's the only thing he could say because he's like, I'm from New York. He's from, I don't know, Essex, and he can't talk with me. You feel me? He sounds too proper, too nice. He can't like trash talk. So he's just like, you look shaking. You should shaking. Nah, I'm ready to fight, bro. That's how I know he's not really from the street because when you move like I move, that's when you need to be cautious. You feel me?
In terms of this fight and what it does and what it means for your career, what could this do for you?
This is what I need. This is gonna get me signed with Eddie Hearns. This is gonna take my career to the level that it should have been on years ago. And this is what I've been working for the last 17 years.
It's been a long enough layoff for you. You haven't fought since the tail end of 2022, I believe.
Yeah.
Since then, what have you been doing, Pete? Have you been in the gym that whole time?
Yeah, I've been in the gym the whole time. I was in the TCL. It's like some new boxing thing that they had. They paid me like 6 figures to be in that. And then I just actually fought in Russia like maybe a month ago. Yeah.
How did that go? It's not on BoxRec, is it?
Yeah, it's not on BoxRec because Russia right now they're banned. So the fights are they're like exhibitions. But it's like a pro fight. It just doesn't go on your record.
And how did that fight go?
I feel like I won that fight, but it's Russia and they hate Americans. Well, I don't know if they hate Americans, but they're trying to build a relationship with Americans by bringing us out there. But I feel like I won the fight.
Did you in effect lose that fight, or was there no decision made because it was an exhibition?
I lost, but they said I lost, but I won the fight. Definitely. Every American lost, not one American won.
With Conor Benn and what you believe you can do to exploit his weaknesses, what do you believe Conor Benn maybe doesn't do so good?
I feel like Conor Benn is just strength and conditioning. Like he just throws power shots and has fast hands and he doesn't have a boxing IQ. When you get to a higher level, it takes more. And I feel like because he's fought fighters with boxing IQs, but they didn't have any power. So they knew how to box him, but they couldn't get him off of him because they weren't strong enough. But me, I got power and I got a boxing IQ. So, and I'm just one of the best boxers in the world. So he's in the sea. I'm just unknown. Is I really got a story. Like my story is like a fucking movie.
Tell the people your story.
My story is I started boxing at 16, and I didn't take it serious until I lost in the finals in the Golden Gloves. I didn't train at all, and I made it to the finals, beat the best kids in the Golden Gloves, and I was like, yo, if I take boxing serious, let's see what could happen. So I started taking boxing serious. And then I just had so many setbacks, promoters, managers, and everything. Anybody in my shoes, they would have been folded and been quit. But I just and then I couldn't get fights because I spar a lot of guys, and then I beat them up in sparring. So then when the promoters call oh, you want to fight? Because promoters don't really know. They just promoters, manager, maybe managers, but promoters and people in the higher, they don't know how to judge talent, so they just as if you sell tickets. But these guys know I'm dangerous, so they don't want to fight me because they see me in the gym. And the gym is where you see everyone. You feel me? Like, you really see, like, they'll have a guy on TV. He looks like he's the next Floyd Mayweather, but really in the gym, he gets beat up every day, you know? It's just how they promote him and how it's an entertainment business.
Did you watch Conor's last fight in Orlando against Rodolfo Orozco?
I was there. I think that's how I got this fight because I was.
You were at the fight?
Yeah, I was at the fight. So now I'm figuring out how I got the fight. Cause I was at the fight, I was there to see Richardson Hitchin. That's my brother, and when Conor Benn was fighting, I was cheering for his opponent, and I was telling his opponent what to do. His opponent was listening to me. Then they kicked me out.
Who kicked you out of the arena?
The Zone. Well, they didn't kick me out. They didn't kick me out. They just made me leave the VIP section. I was in like in the front area. And they made me go to the back, to the right.
So you believe that's why you got this fight against Conor Benn?
I just watched the interview with Eddie Hearns, and I think that's what he said.
Well, in terms of this fight, last question before I let you go. What's your prediction of how this goes down on Saturday?
My prediction is I catch Ben jumping in, it's wild, and I catch him, drop him, and then hurt him. He probably gets up, and then I just finish him off.
Well, Pete, it's a pleasure to have you on AFL TV. Really look forward to seeing you on Saturday, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, bro.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.